My name is Monica, and I'm Finance and Accounts Officer at Innovators Limited. And as part of my day-to-day activities is an activity on cost control. For us to be able to maximize on our profits, one thing we need to look at is our costs. It's not a one-day thing, so you have to sit back and study the trades and see any opportunities that you can take up to manage your costs. And most of these costs that we incur day to day, most of them are inevitable. So such like energy costs, because you'll need energy, electricity for production, for processing, for lighting your office. So they are inevitable, and you need now to look into ways on how to maximize on efficiency, so that at the same time you are minimizing your costs and also optimizing your production, and does not compromise on the quality of your product. We'll now take an example of a dairy processing plant, and we'll just give a rough average. So we shall take an example of a dairy processing plant, and we are estimating their annual energy consumption in terms of kilowatt hours as 13 million. And assuming that the cost of electricity is 13 shillings per kilowatt, then that means annually you will have to spend around 39 million shillings on electricity alone, which is translated to a monthly cost of around 3.25 million. Yeah, so as I had mentioned previously, what we need to do is now, sometimes you're forced to study a particular cost to understand the trades and to see the measures that you can undertake. So for such high consumption, because 39 million is not just 1 shilling, it's a lot, and we need to see how efficiently we can reduce that cost, and also at the same time while we maintain our production levels and also the quality of our products. So maybe the first step that you could take as a finance manager, you may need to do an energy audit, and this energy audit will help you identify the items or the areas in which maybe your energy is being wasted, maybe which machines are consuming more, how is the trend in terms of production, is the consumption justified by the output in terms of the milk being processed. So you may need to do an energy audit that will help you to identify the energy saving measures that you can adopt as a company, so as to operate efficiently and while at the same time you're reducing your energy costs. One of the measures or the energy conservation measures that could come out from an energy audit, and particularly for a dairy processing farm, could be installation of a solar will complement up to 80% of your demand. And remember, we'd said that if you're using like 3 million kilowatt hours, then the solar will be able to come in and give you 2.4 million kilowatt hours. So that means you're only left with like 600,000 kilowatt hours to get from the grid. So the 600,000 kilowatt hours at the rate of 13 shillings. So integration of solar into your system means that you'll complement your energy from the grid, and it will give you around 80%, leaving you with only 20% to draw from the grid. So if you take this instance whereby the dairy processing plant is assumed to be consuming 3 million kilowatt hours, you are going to achieve a 2.4 kilowatt hours from the solar, leaving you with only 600,000 kilowatt hours to draw from the grid. So assuming the same rate of 13 shilling per kilowatt or per unit of electricity, then the energy remainder that you draw from the grid of 600,000 will translate to 7.8 million shillings annually, which is around 650,000 per month. So previously, from the solar, from before installing the solar, we were spending around 39 million annually. But now with the solar installation, we will only get to spend 7.8 million annually from the grid, bringing us to an energy saving cost of around 31.2 million annually, which is around 2.6 million on a monthly basis. Installing a solar system with an upfront cost. And so for you to be able to install a system that will be able to give you 2.4 million kilowatt hours, then you may need to invest just roughly an estimate of around 140 million shillings. Yeah, it's a heavy investment, but also you'll get to enjoy back your savings, because you realize that if you take the 140 million and you divide by the annual savings of 31.2 million, which means that in 4.5 years, you'll be able to recoup your investment back from the investment that you made, and therefore you get to enjoy now solar for the rest of your life. The good news is that lithium-ion batteries have a lifespan of between 15 to 20 years. Also, the baseline of 3 million use is just an estimate, and these will differ from one farm to the next, because depending on the production, on the size of the plant, also if there are any the thermal and steam requirements, so this is just an estimated cost.